Vaguely. Yeah, by the way, that squeaking last night was not my chair, because I kept hearing it after I was muted. It was coming from one of you guys. Sorry about that. The keyboard was not working and I'm in incredible pain, which is why I'm not going to be talking a lot today. Which is also why I haven't been doing a lot of streams lately. There's no issues with my mic. I'm just not talking because I'm in incredible pain. What's your battle character fitted with, quantum drive wise? The what?
It doesn't have the X1, but it has still in the top tiers, but it's I'm gonna spawn that as he and I go and...
Mine has top tier weapons and quantum drive and shield generators.
What is your loadout?
C788s.
C788s?
Yep.
What are those?
Giant ballistic guns that are very, very high in damage.
Are they cannons or repeaters?
Cannons.
Yeah. Cannons... I'm not a big fan of cannons because they miss a fucking whole hell of a lot.
I have no problem with them.
I have had very little success with cannons, and I despise cannons. Like
it's also got the laser repeaters on the sides.
I don't know what it is about cannons, but they have a tendency of missing every single time with me, no matter how closely I aim or how accurate I aim. And it's not on my end. I think it's a ping issue. So I typically load up with ballistic repeaters or laser repeaters. So you have the normal rhinos on the sides then?
Yes.
What do you have for the dorsal and belly?
The top and the belly are the C788s.
The cannons?
Yeah, and then the quantum drive is the TSL2, or TS2, or whatever it's called, the fastest one for its size.
Okay, so that sounds fine then. We'll use yours then. That way I can maybe spawn in the vehicles real quick. But we're going to be loading up vehicles here in a minute, and getting everything going. If we have a crash or a 30K or some sort of bug where everyone gets separated, try to join in like normal. But if that doesn't work, like it's just being a pain in the ass, we'll jump back up to menus. We'll log off in our beds wherever we are. We'll land. We'll log off in beds, right? And then we'll come to menus and we'll relaunch. Just to kind of keep things fresh. Also, because this is a prison escape and it is going to be streamed, we do need to consider stream snipe. Sometimes that can be an issue because there's only going to be a few of us for security purposes, right? We can't have our dicks out in the wind, so we need to have a plan to combat that. And if it gets too extreme, we'll just do some server hopping via the menu, log out to menu, right? And reset until we get it right. But the plan is to use the battle carrick, yours or mine, to pick up people with either 2 Ursa rovers or at least one minimum Ursa rover in the loading bay, and a Pisces. So a Pisces and an Ursa rover, like a normal standard carrick loadout, quote unquote. But also try to see if we can load in a second Ursa rover in there, which is doable if you park it right. And or a TL, a Cyclone TL. I couldn't spawn mine because it was bugging out on me. It was just saying microtech. I couldn't go beyond that. So we need to have a vehicle that can pick me and the guy we're extracting out of prison at the same time. All right, so your battle carrot can probably do the trick. We just need to make sure we don't have a hot extraction zone. You know what I mean? Like someone sees him trying to escape from prison, so they're hanging out outside of the Klesher, waiting for the crew to come that comes to pick him up. We don't need to be anywhere near Klesher, like the battle carrot wise, until I give the green light for you guys to jump in. Right, I'll give you the green light just before we leave. Like we'll be looking at the bay door, you know, like when you're leaving out the prison and you see the office building, right? You look through the window and you see the gate code for the Ursa rover that you're supposed to steal. You follow me so far?
Yeah.
All right. So once we get to that part in the track, which is right close to the end, I'm gonna make us pause, right? That's going to be my signal for you guys. If you guys see that in the stream and don't hear from me, you'll probably hear from me before you see it in the stream. But at that point,
no, don't make us rely on the stream. Just tell us.
Yeah, exactly.
Radio commands.
Yeah. So at that point, I'll pause and I'll be like, okay, you're clear to jump in, but I want you to try to jump in at a high inclination direction. Right? You follow what I mean? Like don't come in at the normal spline angle where it's kind of that like shallow kind of whatever. Pitch up after you come in from warp and go back up into higher altitude and kind of like do a ballistic arc kind of swan dive directly on top of target, right? But land the ship outside of a direct line of sight of one of the turrets. Like don't land, obviously, you know what I mean? Like don't try not to get hit, obviously, don't blow up, but the idea is we're going to jump in that vehicle and either try to make it to you on foot, right? But the idea is we probably won't be able to make it on foot. So we're going to need rescue ASAP. So that means, I'll be waiting on your signal to progress outside because we'll have a short window. You know what I mean? Like we won't be able to stand outside for very long. Hopefully we'll have enough O2, right? Because I think what I'll probably do is have us mine a little bit first, right? So we have some like oxygen pens that we can play with, so we can have more than the standard loadout. You follow me? So we can spend more time outside. And so at that point, we're going to be chilling inside the vents where it's still nice and cool, right? So we're not cooking like bugs, right? At that point, we're going to need someone to either take out the cannons, right, or drive a vehicle close enough to us that we can quickly get out there and be good with it. I'm half thinking have a battle carrack as standby. I'm half thinking that at this point, based on the testing we did, because it's so big, it can't really get that close. I'm thinking having a battle carrack as a backup to a Cutlass Red. Cutlass Red going down that shaft, you know what I'm talking about? Like once you leave the safety of the shafts for the last time and you jump that over that one-way ramp thing that drops you down on like the cap. You follow me? Okay. So there's that like central shaft where a ship you can put that bad boy down in there, right? But I'm thinking of Pisces. I'm thinking that having the Pisces quickly fly in there, have the battle carrack hopefully engage and destroy the turrets, or at least one of the turrets, and have it where the Pisces flies in, either piloted by you or Jack. So one of you is going to have to pilot the carrack, and one of you is going to have to pilot the Pisces, right? The carrack needs to land outside the landing zone, and the Pisces takes off, while the pilot of the carrack gets into a exfiltration vehicle like a rover, excuse you, sir, and tries to haul ass towards us as a secondary. Like, think we got to grab them as fast as possible and have multiple options at the same time going on. So whoever grabs them first, then can then turn tail and get the hell out of there, right? And when the packages are picked up, myself and him, right, we're just going to say packages acquired, right? Packages acquired, that means we're safe. We're on the ship that's in quantum travel somewhere. We're acquired, right? And at that point, we'll go from there. You follow me so far? What are your questions? Because I'm sure there's questions.
Why are we in DMs and not in the Discord server?
Because he's in a separate. He has his own server, and I haven't contacted him yet, and we might all just join up in a DM call rather than this server or that server, right? Because the way he has his server set up, he's kind of a new bro at it, and it's not really configured yet for large groups. He's thinking he's a solo streamer, right? He's just going to do everything by himself. So, yeah, we might. Last time we did stuff, it broke down to the point where DM calls was the only thing that was working. So there's that. So we'll form a small group on Discord and get it in there, and that way, we'll all be on the same vocal comms, and he can do his muting of his mic on his end as he talks to a stream, and he'll also be able to hear us at the same time. So it'll also allow us to kind of like work in groups. You know what I mean? You, me, and the others like are in the same group, but I also have a comms. Like I'm talking to him as well. You see what I mean? You've done this kind of op before, right? Merc?
That's a firm.
Thank you, sir. All right. So let's spawn your battle carrack. I want to check it out, if that's okay. I'm gonna spawn a ship as well, but it's not gonna be a Pisces. Well, you know what? Yeah, I might as well bring the Pisces. So you got your battle carrick. I'll grab my Pisces. Meet you out in space. How does that sound? Merc, do you copy?
10-4.
And you got those extra weapons, right?
That's a firm.
Cool. Cool. So I might want to spawn a Cutlass Red once Skylar, because that's his name, Chasing Skylar is the guy's name. Once he gets in, I might want to spawn a Cutlass Red and have you follow us in the battle carrick. Alright, so we learned that only certain surfaces actually work with transferring cards, and it ends up gravity plating seems like the safest, or most reliable, I should say. I see you. I'm approaching your hangar that you're. Wow, you certainly have a lot of carts in that section of your. So I can hear them clacking outside in space. Have you noticed that, like in Grim Hex, like certain hangars, they all like have a bunch of carts that people grab, and they all like put. Catch it on the top. So honestly, I think that with the size of these space stations, they can make the hangars at least big enough for the ships that are supposed to go into. You know what I mean? Yes, no, sort of, kind of, not really.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Merc?
Here, I'm here. You landing or no?
As soon as you stop moving, sir.
Not moving.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, caught my chin, but oh well. So you were able, I was able to see guns on the wings of one of these Pisces. Is that a variant that I'm? Mark,
go. And
I saw a Pisces that had 4 turrets, like 4 guns he was shooting with. Is that a variant, or is that just me not paying attention to how the Pisces set up? Because I don't have four turrets on mine. I only have 2 in the front and a couple missiles, a couple light missiles. Okay, so there is a difference then.
yeah, I have 2 C8X Pisces, so I have 4 guns.
Okay, okay, good to know. All right, so I am gonna go down to your med bay here and
Where to?
give me a second. I'm getting some lag here. Give me a second. Just stay in a high orbit. Go to SMO 18 if it's in the daytime, SMO 10, or SMO 22. Try to find something that's in the daytime just to make life a little easier for you. Oh god, I love the Carrick.
Are we going to an SML station?
On the surface of Microtech.
Yeah, why?
To load up.
I already have a rover in the bay.
You do? Oh,
Yes.
Well, let me look at the bay. Stand by then. Let me see what you. If you could just send us to like an OM1 or an OM. All right, so we got an Ursa rover and a hover bike. Okay, so that's. I want to substitute the hover bike for something a little more beefy if we can. So yeah, let's go to SMO 18, SMO 10, or SMO 22. It's a shooting mining facility, and we'll supplement this bay here with a little bit more goodie. In the meantime, I'm gonna hop in that belly turret because I want to see the battle Carrick, man. Because I'm normally the one that's flying the ship. You know what I mean? Mandalorian. I know you don't like talking, but I mean, come on now. Who doesn't like blowing shit up? Ooh, boy, they really love these fucking scratches on the ball glass, don't they? Holy crap, it's virtually unusable. Whee!
All systems offline. All systems online.
It's in the daytime. Yeah, talk to me, Merc. What's up, man? What's going on?
That's a little course correction.
Yeah. that ball turret just doesn't have the visual clarity needed to shoot out of it. It's like someone took a ball peen hammer and a Brillo pad to the glass down there and just scratched the piss out of it. Do we want the hangar bay door open? Merc?
Negative. Why?
It looked like it was open from walking through the tunnel.
Everything's closed on my screen.
Okay. Yeah, I was seeing outside. Alright, I'm hopping in the dorsal turret. I was wondering why this site's in the middle of like a big old patch of white coal, and then everywhere around it is like warm tropical trees. No, it's kind of confusing.
Remember, limited ammunition.
yeah, sorry. Monkey like boom. Monkey likes his boom. Yeah, this is 18, isn't it? SMO 18, right? Oh, maybe not. No, I think it is. Is there a building missing? Okay. Yeah. That's what the problem was. The building wasn't there. Alright, you're cleared now if you drop your nose. Still got a gap, sir. Back up a little bit, we're on like the high side of a ridge. That might work. There you go. We have full contact. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I love that low. You know when the engine shut down and they're like, "Brrr." You know what I'm talking about? Yes, no. Sort of, kind of, not really. Merc, are you like mad at me, bro?
No,
You like
no,
just-
I'm just in incredible pain. It fucking hurts. Kind of being snake eyes for a minute.
Oh, I did not know that. I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to just win. I don't recall you saying it once. Alright, so I'm gonna move this out of here. Yeah, let's move everything out of here. And we'll reload.
What of the bike?
That too, sir. Whee! Such a sexy ship. I love looking at that thing in almost every angle. You bringing the bike out? Yeah, let's bring the bike out if you could, please. So we're gonna swap that bike for another rover. I mean, I wish we could bring the bike. It's just the problem is it's not a safe option in the area we're going.
Engines offline. Engines online. Engines.
All right, give me a second. I gotta do some claim paperwork.
Your systems are offline.
All right, I got a minute countdown.
Your systems
Wait, maybe
are
not.
offline.
Let's see. Come on, baby, bring it up. All of your landing areas are currently full. What? It says that it's full. I think it's because the ship's parked too close. Yeah, I think that's what that is. The ship's parked too close, sir. It's thinking it's hovering over the pad. It won't spawn anything.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
I'm just gonna take off and shimmy to the side real quick,
All of our landing areas are currently
and
full.
then land her back down.
Please hold for assignment.
Unfortunately, our water system is unable to access that ship at this time.
Please hold for assignment.
Man, that dragonfly is having like a Tourette's attack.
Please hold for assignment.
Just freaking out, man. Just totally freaking. You know, CIG, this problem would be solved if you bothered to fucking make a landing ramp level with the ground it's on. You know, like good grief. Have the door bay extend.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
All right, I'm gonna move to the pad proper and try spawning something there. See if that works. Ooh, shit.
Self-destruct sequence is online.
Uh-oh.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Merc, are you there, bud?
Heading 2 now.
I am stuck, sir. I caught on something I couldn't. And it's just the tip of me, and I can't get it out.
Try closing the ramp.
You are a genius.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Yeah, these pads are glitched. Nothing we're gonna do is gonna fix it. Get to head somewhere else. I've run into this bug before.
Come on, Desync. Jesus. Like, I'm trying to give it just tiny control motion.
Please hold for assignment.
Alright, sir. Well, then we'll give it a go. Do you want the pilot seat? So, let me think here. Where else can we go?
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
I say we go to Aberdeen and spawn them there.
Where at Aberdeen? Where do we spawn?
What?
Where at Aberdeen do we spawn anything?
Like, there's only 2 outposts on the entire moon. Go to one of them.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Aberdeen. You're going to have to explain.
Just open the ramp and set a course for Aberdeen once I'm on board.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Aberdeen is on the other side of the freaking map. I think there's another
Aberdeen
place we
is
can
the
go to.
moon that the prison facility is located on.
Yes, it is. But we're going to be meeting Skylar here, pulled his head out of his butt. Let me know when you're on board and I can take off.
Please hold for assignment. All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Good?
Good. Take off.
All of our landing areas are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
I'm surprised Skylar hasn't contacted. He said he's normally gonna start streaming at 8. Weird, man. I mean, if the guy doesn't show up, then we don't have an op. I mean, we can practice our own version of it.
All of our landing areas
You know?
are currently full. Please hold for assignment.
Alright, so he's pushing it back now. That was a spectacular spline jump, though. This is a facility I've used before, and usually it works, so we'll give this a second try.
No, I'm not gonna be able to spawn anything on this planet. We have to go to a different location entirely. I've had this glitch before. We're gonna have to go to a different moon or planet or something.
Yeah, I got you now. You got that bug. Also, they did something to the rolling thrusters in this game, and rolling a ship, any ship now, is a lot more of like a dirt.
Head to Aberdeen since we're going there anyways.
No, we gotta meet up with him here at Microtech. We're not gonna go to Aberdeen until we're picking up me and him.
Alright, well, we can go to Aberdeen and head back to Microtech in minutes. As I said, I have a top-of-the-line quantum drive on this baby.
You say that? Okay, okay. Well, let's test it then. Challenge accepted. Let's go to Hurston because it's closer. Yeah, that's where Aberdeen is. All right, let's course plot it in. All right, we'll say goodbye to Microtech for a minute. Alrighty then. So, yep. I think one more Cyclone or Rover, and we will be golden.
Once we're there, I can spawn my Cyclone TR.
Okay. Do you have that bad boy tricked out?
I'll have to claim it, but it takes a minute. Literally. It takes 59 seconds.
I gotcha. Yeah, as long as it's either a Cyclone or a TR, military variant, I don't care. Either of those is fine. Because we need something that'll be able to have a driver that can come pick us both up. You know what I mean? And then once we get close to the surface, we're going to have the battle carrot jump in on top of us. Like I was saying before earlier tonight. And when you jump in on top of us, approach the station from mostly a vertical angle. So hopefully it's not just you. If it's just you, we'll have to be a little more cautious. Ideally, if Jack gets online soon, I can spawn a Cutlass Red, and he can fly the Red down the shaft. You know what I'm talking about? Have him tied to this bed in the Carrack, and then fly the Red. So that way, if he crashes the Red, he can wake up inside. Because he'll have a level 1 crime stat for trespassing. Coming and getting us. If that doesn't work, then we're going to have to fly in with the Pisces. Somehow. That might mean landing on the outside of the range of the guns, getting out with a railgun, and just blapping the guns real quick. You know? With the railgun, and then getting in the Pisces, and then getting down the tunnel. Do you think that might be the better way to go about it?
Honestly, we might as well just land the Carrack, drive out with a Rover, and then come in the Rover to pick them up and drive them back.
And then use the Rover to blow up the turrets? Rather than trying to drop something down the tunnel? My thing is, though, is that stair steps. I mean, if we just did the jumping puzzle, we should be able to handle the stairs. And if we fail, we can just say, hey, we had someone fall down in, we're going to have to do a restart of this. And if that happens, will do what's called a wave off, right? We'll send you back up, leave the rover wherever you are, right? And do a suicide back into the Carrick, and then take off and fly away somewhere nearby, like in high orbit or something, and wait for and basically set up for take 2. And then use the other rover to come pick us up and just abandon whatever rover we leave down there. So, yes, that is a nice quantum drive. All right. Let's see where we are here. This HSF Sherman, is that a place to go? Would that work? HDSF Sherman, or is that a hostile zone?
No, any HDSF is a bunker. HDMS is like an outpost or emergency shelter, but no, we're better off just going to Aberdeen because both of them.
How's
HDMS.
that?
Which one?
It won't. Come on, it's next to Lorville. Come on, I've been there before. Edmund, there we go.
Let's go to Aberdeen because there's only 2 there. It makes the choice a lot easier.
It's easier to load in Aberdeen.
No, it's easier just to go to Aberdeen because there's only 2 outposts aside from the prison.
Sorry, I already hit jump. I can turn around and
Press U, that'll count to jump.
that's one way to do it, huh? Alright. If the map would bother rendering for me, come on now. Yeah, the map's not rendering for me. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. Whoa, no kidding, major in torque and balance. Okay.
Once we're in orbit around Aberdeen, head to Anderson.
Copy on Anderson. Alright, so we're doing this the hard way. One step at a time. I wonder what future prisons are going to look like. I hope they have more than one. I hope they have like 3 or 4, maybe 5. Alright, we're bound to Anderson now.
Oh, this moon location where only skilled pilots or suicidal ones go to.
Yeah, new bros bite the dust here pretty hard. So far, nothing's on scan. I just still though like I don't like taking chances in this kind of atmosphere, you know. There be the shores of distant land. And the lands that will kill you, and boil your blood, and turn your body into charcoal and ash under immense pressure. Oh, did I mention the toxic poison air that's also acid? That too. I bet you in the future they're going to have radioactive planets rather than just hot house worlds. Where instead of like everything being super hot, it's like super duper radioactive. You gotta have like special hazmat suits and shit for that, and ships like the Carrick with the armor. You know what I mean? Where it's going to have that like radiation armor. Forget this world is on this one's on top of a mountain. It's been a while since. I know landing closer to the thing is more convenient, but like I don't want to take any chances with bugs. You know what I mean? I take it by the book. Might be more
Opening the ramp now.
Copy that. It should be flat. Ah, well, fine.
Ramp isn't. Oh, okay.
Alright, so I'm going to chill here in the cockpit because we're encountering another bug right now where the landing feet go through the landing pad. But right now we're stabilized by the ramp. But we are going to need to remove the ramp, the rover that's in there already once you get the other one. Copy that. Actually, I'm hopping out of the seat now because it looks like it's pretty stable. Huh. Okay, so the doors won't open. There we go. Weird. Alright, so go ahead with that rover. Pull in on the right side of the bay, but like try to keep your right tires somewhat close to the wall, but not touching the wall. Merc, do you copy?
Yeah, I got 20 seconds on the TR.
Understood. I am outside in the rover. Oh, fucking yeah, look at that picture. Yeah, baby. The bay is ready for you.
Thank you. I'm pleased to see you.
Right side, if you could, please. I think the Ursa needs to have articulated rear tires, just like the Cyclone does, and have the center tires like straight, and then you know, like double articulated turning tires, front and back. Oh, okay. So if you're backing it up, back it up to the other side. Your right side of the bay. If you're looking out of it, you're backing it up. Yep, where you're pointing. Perfect. Close to that wall, and then I'll drive in behind you. All right. Give me the go-ahead when it's clear for me to pull into the... I think honestly at 200 plus, the tires on the Ursa Rover would be smoking hot, like literally smoking. As in smoke coming off of it. Am I clear, sir? Oh no, you're still... Am I clear, Merc?
Good to go.
Careful, I don't want to squish you, bro. You're going right where I'm going. No, don't need that. Go ahead and put that down if you could, please. Sir? Alright, how much clearance do I have on my right side? I can't really see it very clearly.
You're fine.
And my camera is certainly being stubborn. Alright. Open sesame. Alright, so I have you have 3, right? Things you spawned in right now? Merc, is that true? Okay, so I can spawn in no. You spawn in 3 things, and I spawn in 1 thing. So I can do 2 more things. Do we want, let's see here. Nah. No, this should be good. This should. Do you want to fly, or do you want me to fly?
You can fly.
Engines online.
Yeah, did not mean to do that. I wish there was a button you could cancel day opening, closing. You know, in truth, I haven't seen much of the surface of Aberdeen, other than a bunch of rocks around Clusher, around landing pads here and there. Its surfaces are blocked from space. You know, it appears the surface of Aberdeen is surprisingly uniform. The explorer in me was hoping they were hiding, you know, super mega huge canyons and shit. That'd be nice. All right, well, give me a second to poke our guy. All right, Merc. So we got our gear. I think we need to head back to Microtech. Man, just there's so much potential they're wasting with Aberdeen. I think, like artistically, they could make that place such a horrible, awful place. Like, you know, huge canyons and like vast stretches of awful places. You know, that's just I don't know. The landing gear bug is kind of fun. Or it just leaves the landing gear down, even in the war. It's like, damn it. At least I think it's funny. Merc, were you able to name your ship? So Jackknife is bowing out for the night. Kind of bummed out about that. I was hoping we were going to be Also, I'm wondering why is it every time I come to this damn planet, the place that I want to go to is always in the damn. We're doing one of my favorite activities right now. It's called Chasing the Sunset, where you kind of leap ahead of where the sunset and enjoy it from multiple places. All right, man. Well, I think we're at a point now where we can log off. And you know what? Before we do that,
Engines online.
so we're still waiting for him to get back, right? I'm gonna take us to Tressler first. Now that the carriage got everything we need, I'm not gonna land us at Tressler. I'm just gonna like request landing, and then we should log off. Once we get that, waiting for a dude to get online, so that way when we log in, the carrick's already loaded up and everything. And since it's your carrick, you're going to need to be loaded up first. You copy? Merc, do you copy?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna. I mean, you can do what you want. I'm gonna park it at the hangar though. So this way it's stored in this.
You want to park it at Tressler?
In this.
Solid copy, moving to Tressler. All right, so it is being a pain today. Let's make it. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, it's that like golden hour here at the base, at the station where it's like right at the edge of the atmosphere and the sunshine. It makes the station turn gold and then eventually like a hot pink. Sometimes it's pretty cool. If you look outside. And it's over. Yeah, it's usually very brief.
Stay there. I'm gonna go board the ship.
I'm at least getting out of the cockpit. That way I don't get like eaten by the like goblins inside the station, man. You want to murder me, I can tell. Yeah, I'm still in the ship, so when you stow it, it'll teleport me. Bam! Look at that. Fastest elevator ride. What's up, buddy? You want to cuddle? Big.
Again?
I said, do you want to be the big spoon or the little spoon?
Go away.
Come on, man. I'm nice and furry and fuzzy and a monkey. You're like, get away, go away. Yeah, they go off and on. They work and then they don't work. Work and then they don't work. Anywho, I'm logging the menu. Actually, yeah, I'm logging a menu. So basically, we're set up now for everything. We just gotta wait for him to log in. So you gotta be the first one to log in. So I think how we're gonna do this is we're gonna join in on you. That's cool, man. It gives me time to go burn one down. You know what I mean? Merc, you know what I mean?
Oh crap, I just realized I gotta make a phone call, so I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. Take care.
That is true. I do need to make a phone call, so everyone, I hope you enjoyed this fail at Operation Reversal. We're gonna try again tomorrow. This is Mando Merc. I'm gonna treat others.